Hey Pisces, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie, and today we're going to be doing an oracle reading. I know that not all of you are fans of these. I happen to be a very big fan of these readings, but I always get these messages all the time. So if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. I take an oracle card from a special deck that I consider to be very powerful, and I read it from the booklet, word by word, as the author intended, okay? And the intention of it is to bring another point of view that is, different from what me as a reader is used to exploring. So if you don't like me reading from the thing, you don't have to comment that you don't like it. You just have to click off this video, okay? For those of you that like it, welcome to this space. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see what message is the universe bringing for us all this time around. I'm going to be using the Earth Warriors Oracle by 𝗖𝗢𝗨𝗥𝗦𝗘𝗦, one of my favorites. Universe, angels, beings of love and light, benevolent ancestors, medicine women and men from the past, present, and future, please bring in the most relevant, accurate, powerful, and important messages for Pisces today. Alright, so this is the card that is showing up here for today. Number 40, the number 4 could be relevant for you. I've seen a lot of 4/4s in this recent days. The name of the card, 𝗖𝗢𝗨𝗥𝗦𝗘𝗦, I'm not sure how this is pronounced. This deck includes messages from a lot of shamanic traditions from all over the world, different cultures, and of course different languages. So most of the names of the cards, I don't know if I'm pronouncing right, so be patient with me, would you please? And the message is Sorceress of Light. Sorceress of Light. So let's see. The message is... I love this deck because we learn as well. You know, it's like a message for... like an intuitive message, but it also teaches you about every culture. That's why I love it so much. Alright, so the message is the following. No enemy shall defeat you, not by night nor by day, not upon the earth nor in the soul. You are divinely protected and empowered. You shall fulfill your destiny with joy in your heart, and laughter in your belly. Play, be in nature, feel the freedom of happiness within you, even in this moment. These are your sacred powers, and with them you shall take every step upon your journey successfully, and nothing shall thwart your divine destiny. So Pisces, your mission is protected. Your journey is protected. Have that faith and certainty that you're here for a reason. Ask for healing, mentoring, or assistance to support you now. This support will help you feel stronger and more empowered as of to deal with any challenges and be reassured that your spirit can handle it. There is spiritual protection for you now as you follow the guidance to explore conscious movement and creative expression. This can steer up old energy, releasing it from you and allowing vital presence to take hold within you. So this has recently shown up in a previous reading as well, and that one is a tarot reading, so we can go in depth into the same message if this one is resonating. You can find it in the channel. I don't remember the name of the reading, but it was done with this deck, so you can see the image and know that it's this one. You're going through an initiation in which you will need to reassert your happiness and joy anytime it slips into the darkness of doubt, fear, or anxiety. Take time to dance, sing, drum, and affirm your aliveness with joy and courage. Become spiritually bolder in face of anything that attempts to diminish you. Have faith in the power of the divine being, the supreme power. You are watched over by love, Pisces. 𝗖𝗢𝗨 or 𝗖𝗢𝗨, a goddess of Hawaii, watches over the sacred dancers of the hula and the arts of chant, sorcery, and medicine. Hers is the medicine of light, sound, and the ability to penetrate the darkness of lower-level consciousness, which could overwhelm our senses of spirit, joy, heart, and inspiration with despair, boredom, and terror. This type of onslaught from darkness comes at certain times to those seeking to embody and enact the light on earth. One of these times may be when we are feeling strong and making progress, and we feel tested to sustain that higher level of being and awareness, even through challenge. Another of these times may be when we feel weaker, more vulnerable, perhaps fatigued from a challenging time, and just not quite able to summon the quality of joy on our own. In all such moments, upon the spirit warrior's path of light, 𝗖𝗢𝗨 or 𝗖𝗢𝗨 assists. 𝗖𝗢𝗨 or 𝗖𝗢𝗨, I don't know, is said to dwell in a grove of lehua trees, which are sacred to her as the place where she spent her time dancing with the forest spirits. The name translates as she who lifts darkness. Hai is from lifting of the hip, and aka means shadow. As patroness of sacred dancers, she reminds us that with a simple movement of our hip, we can move into the dance and connect with joy. It is said that one of the first things that a shaman will ask of a person who's plagued by demons, or in our modern parlance, unable to summon the energy for their truthful fulfillment and sacred purpose in the world, is, when was the last time you danced? Dancing, whether literally moving your body to music, or symbolically in whatever makes your being light up, is a way to invoke aliveness so that we can tap into the joy that counteracts darkness. Consider what makes you feel like your soul is dancing. Make time and space for it in your life as a practice for sustaining and strengthening your spirit. Part of 𝗖𝗢𝗨, divine purpose, is bearing the clouds, providing rain, thunder, and lightning. Her wisdom reminds us that movement in itself can be healing. When energy becomes stagnant, we can struggle. This doesn't mean we abstain from rest, because true rest allows energy to circulate through our being. This is why we emerge from rest feeling renewed and refreshed. Movement to circulate energy means flowing in relationship with our bodies, minds, and souls, trusting our inner rhythms. Most modern lifestyles make it difficult to live an honest relationship with the mind and the body. It can be tricky to find time and place to authentically and spontaneously honor our natural needs for expression and for flow, so we summon our wisdom and creativity to find a way. 𝗖𝗢𝗨 says that we must be willing to move with the storm wisdom within us, or we shall be moved by the storm wisdom around us. We will be moved by those events which startle us from our routine when we're falling asleep rather than resting and living. Give yourself permission to explore a more authentic relationship with yourself, and trust that in the process, the changes that will happen, and sometimes those changes will include how we live and work, where we live and with who we share our lives, will be healing. Every one of these cards in this deck has a healing process, so if you want to join me for it, this is it. Here is a prayer of protection and affirmation. You can say this for yourself or over another on their behalf. In that case, speak to the invocation as if it was them speaking the prayer. This is a way to offer spiritual service to them. However, if you offer this for another, know that you cannot force it to be received by their soul, and you must honor their free will to choose how they wish to live. Very important. Say out loud, "May light dance within my soul, lifting my mind from oppression and freeing my heart from restraint. May I honor my true nature and live my life with increasing honesty. May I attract endless divine love and the protection to live this gift of my life in perfect fulfillment on all levels. I am dignity. I am wild grace. I am unrestrained being. I move in authentic truth, dancing sacred joy upon this earth. You will know when you have truly spoken this prayer from the heart, because you'll feel lighter, brighter, and happier and safe. You can repeat it as often as you wish. As you do, the words will build a field of sacred light and divine protection within your consciousness. You have completed your healing process. So Pisces, if you need to maybe get the video, what was it? Oh my god, what's that word? Rewind the video so you can get the full healing process again, you can do so. Alright, Pisces, so I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, please comment below. If you didn't, please don't. I'm just so used to people being like, why are you reading from the thing? That's the way these readings go. I have a ton of other readings that don't go this way, okay? So this is just another way of doing this. Alright, Pisces. I love you so much. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that this message, really helps you, guides you. I hope that the healing process can really have a powerful effect in you and in your life. The product of the week, I'm always announcing these days. I'm going to be doing this product of the week thing for a while, if not as a ongoing thing. The product of the week is Healing from Business Burnout. It is exactly what it sounds like. It is a program that you can do on your own time. It's in the form of a workbook with different homeworks, assignments, and things that you can slowly implement into your life to make sure that you're not living from a space of running on fumes, and instead you're actually dancing, as the card is saying. Alright, Pisces, all the info, description box below. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye, my loves.